Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting tutorial. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. And today, we're doing this. Hey guys, welcome back for another exciting tutorial. Okay, so we're here in Adobe After Effects. So I have my files I'm gonna use for this tutorial. If you need them, you can get them in the description down below. Alright, so let's get started. First, create a new composition, 1920 by 1080.
Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. It's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Alright, so here we create a new solid. It's going to be 3000 by 3000. Okay, so you come here to effects and presets and type in fractal noise and you drop it here. Then you change the contrast to 400, the brightness to negative 100. Okay, then you go to transform and you uncheck the uniform scaling, then the scale width to 20 and the height to 3000. Okay, yeah, so far we have something like this. It looks really nice. Yeah, it looks really nice. We could play it and see how it turns out, but it has no revolution yet, but it looks nice so far. All right, so next thing we're going to do we come here to evolution, then alt click. Now here we type in time, then we have to put the times sign, that one, times 800, something like that. Yeah, so when we put that, then we shall have it moving. Yeah, you see that? Looks really nice, right? Yeah, so we shall have something like that. So the next thing is coming over here and type in polar. So there's a plugin called polar coordinates. You drop it here, change this to rect to polar, turn this to 100, and you have something like this. Yeah, you have something like this. Not bad. So you get a hold of this and move it to the corner, a bit to the corner, not so much. Yeah, something like that. So when we play it, we should have something like that. Yeah, we have something like that. Okay, so what we are left with is to put on the scale. So we go up to like 10 frames, hit scale, put a keyframe, go back to the start and hit 0. Yeah, so you highlight this and right click keyframe assistant. You easy use them. You go to the graph editor, and the graph editor, you highlight this and then you make it like that. Yeah, you make it like that. So we shall have something like that. Yeah, it looks nice to me. Yeah, looks good. All right, so after this we go back to our first comp 1. Now in comp 1 you bring your background line and you put it here, you drop it on top. When you drop it on top, you should have something going like that. Yeah, so what we are going to do, you toggle the switches and come here to normal and put on screen. All right, so we have it on top of our background. Yeah, and then you hit T and decrease the opacity to about 30%, such that it's not too much. Then at this point here where it is brighter, you get your tools. So we're gonna get a circular, the ellipse tool, yeah, and select here. Okay, then you hit inverted. Okay, when you hit inverted, then you hit feathering, and then you feather it out, something like that. Yeah, but we don't need the hole to be too big, so what we're going to do is to hit the expansion and decrease a bit, such that the lines still go through a bit. Yeah, but that's looking fine. That's looking fine. Yeah, such that the lines still go through. Okay, so after I have something like this, we have to put our text. Okay, we have to put our text, very important. So we get our text tool and type here. we have to put our text. Just a minute. We have to put our text around here. Alright, so right over here we type let's type the word cool. Okay, and you duplicate this, you move it down and type sneakers. Okay, so you get this word cool, and you reduce it to regular. Alright, I'm using a Brima font. For those of you who need it, you could search it. There are several free fonts, you could get it anywhere. Yeah. Alright, so we have something like this. And the next thing, we have to change this bits per this big PC. Alright, so you click on it, come here and put it to 32 bits per channel. Okay, and now you have this nice dark reddish it's amazing, right? Yeah, it's amazing. It's looking nice. Alright, so I'm gonna come over here and get my sneakers. And so I'll drop them in over here. So look, it's already looking nice, guys. It's already looking nice. So I drop it in over here, and I need to rotate it a bit. Yeah, something like that. Then scale it up a bit. Then I need to add a brightness and contrast. The issue is too bright, so I want to decrease the brightness a bit, give it some contrast, and yeah, I think that will do it. Yeah, then I also add some hue and saturation in it. Yeah, and give it some more pink color. Yeah, I think that is looking good. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is make our stars, our X's, technically. So you open a new composition 1920 by 1080 and get your text tool, put it there, increase here, and put the plus sign. Oh, sorry. Pardon me. All right, so over here, and you put a plus sign. Okay, but we're gonna use area for this one. It's got a bigger base. Okay, yeah, so put it in black, and then have to align this and then scale it up. So after scaling it up, we have to rotate it. We rotate it up to there. Okay, then after rotating it, you duplicate it. When you duplicate it, you extend this up a bit, and change that color of the one which is up. Yeah, you could technically put it to any color you want. Yeah, your choice matters, although I chose to use this kind of color, but you could technically use anything. Yeah, you're free to use anything. I just chose to use this, but it doesn't necessarily mean you've got to use the same. Yeah. Alright, so something like that. Yeah, you could keep adjusting it until you get it the way you want it. But this looks nice to me. Alright, so you come back to your first comp, and you get your comp 2 and drop it in here. Alright, so when you drop it in here, you scale it down. And you can move it over here and then duplicate it here and scale it again, this time a bit bigger. You can rotate it. Yeah, then you hit this, duplicate it again, put it here and make it smaller. Yeah. Alright, so we have something like this, which is looking amazing. Yeah, then we need to put a shadow for the shoe just beneath it. So you get it and you draw it beneath the shoe, and then you change this to black, and then you come here to effects and presets, put in the first blur. Alright, so the first blur, you just pull it out. Yeah, and now we have a shadow. All you have to do is to enlarge it a bit due to the length of the shoe, and boom, it's looking nice, guys. Yeah, it's looking nice. All right, so after having something like this, it looks really amazing, like really amazing. What else do we need to add? Let's add more text down here. All right, decrease this, decrease it down, and then you could technically type in anything. Sneakers. Amazing. Could help. All right, so you just write technically what you want. So for the sake of this tutorial, I just wrote anything here, but you write what you have to write about the gifts you're showing or premiering. Yeah, so it's crucial. Okay, so I'm gonna change this to Ibrima, then I keep it to bold. Yeah, well, this looks amazing to me. It looks really nice. Yeah, with the background, the black and the red and the white, it looks amazing. All right, so the next thing we have to do is to do some animation, right? So when you play, it comes out like that. It's amazing, right? Yeah. All right, so this looks amazing. The other thing we have to do is give this shoe an animation. All right, so we get our sneaker here. From here, select the scale, hit S, move this in front, and then here type 0. Then select this, give a resistance, easy. Alright, something like that. So when you play this, yeah, although it's slow, you need to change that. It's really slow. So you highlight this, come here, select this, and just move up front like that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's looking great to me. It looks amazing. Alright, so the next thing we have to do is put in some, you saw that shaky animation going through. Yeah, we have to put in that as well. So hit P for position, although just open the whole tab because we're gonna put in P and annotation also. So you click out position and you type in polarize time, open bracket, put in a 50 and close, and put the time. Just put it in the way it's there. Okay. Alright, something like that. Then all you have to do is copy this and come to rotation Alt, kick, and then Control V. Then just change the wiggle part to a 2. Right? So let's play it and see what we have. Right, not bad. So we have to put the same thing on these stars over here. Right, so you click the drop down list, get in position, alt click, and control, you just drop it there. Just copy it from there, so you don't need to type it again. Yeah, the same thing on rotation. Yeah, all you have to do in rotation, change this to 2. Yeah, to reduce on the amount of the wiggle. Yeah, and then the same thing with this, although rotate this a little bit, rotate it to something like yeah, something like that. Then alt position, Control V, alt rotation, Control V. Just change this to a 2. Right, so you're getting into this comp 2. We want to do some quick animation. Yeah, we're gonna do some quick animation in comp 2. So you bring this a little bit close, and your frames right here. Just get the scale, hit it, get back to the start, 0. Select this, keyframe assistant, easy ease. Same thing with this. S, hit scale, move it here, 0, highlight, and easy ease them. Alright, so after doing something like that, then you have to offset this. Then we have something like this. Okay, they have to be too far from each other. So you select both of them, get to the line graph, and adjust them like that. Okay, that looks nice. So the last thing we have to do is select this and head to layer, less styles, and drop shadow. So we get to the drop shadow, the distance is fine, just hit the size a little bit. Yeah, and that's it, and this will apply to each one of them. Yeah, but you can do this if you want, and if you don't, you can still take it off. Yeah, so it's your option. You can put it, you can take it off. Yeah. Alright, so we have the animation coming in, so we have the stars coming in, but we also need to offset them here such that they don't come at the same time. Yeah, something like that will work. Okay, this is amazing, right? Yeah, and on this last one also, you click, get to the position, I'll click Control V, and the same thing with the rotation, I'll click Control V. All right, all you have to do is change this 4 to 2 to reduce the amount of the wiggle. All right, but if you're fine with it, you can still keep it. Wow, it's already looking nice, guys. It's already looking nice. All right, it's amazing. Yeah. All we shall have to do is get this peak line and the background line and move it up front, such that we don't have the other first part of it zooming in. Yeah. Okay, so right now we have some good animations going in. Yeah, if you want, you could animate the text, although it's an option. Yeah, but so far it's looking nice, guys. It's looking nice, guys. So basically this is it for the first composition. Now that's for the sneakers. All right, so the next thing we have to do the other gifts. All right, but so far this is looking great, guys. It's looking amazing. Yeah, it's looking amazing. It's looking great. All right, so the next thing we have to do the next one. So the next one is simple, guys. All we're going to have to do is duplicate this comp1. I'll show you. It's really simple. Get comp1, control, duplicate. All you have to do is duplicate this, get another comp, and just replace the gift. Replace the gift, change the text, and you're good to go. So you get into comp 3, and when you enter into comp 3, all you have to do is change this. Right? What should we put next? What should we put next? I think let's put this headsets, right? So you carry it out without and drop it over here. Yeah. Then with this headset, all we are going to have to do is to remove that white background. So you go to the key, to the color key. Okay, drop it on and just boom. You take off the background. Okay. So we remove the background and we have something looking nice. Yeah, we have something looking nice. See that, guys? Yeah. And the other thing we have to do is get this and draw a white solid there, make it white, and put it behind the headset's picture. Select both of them, Ctrl Shift C. Okay, all you have to do is just loop this to this. Now let's just make us text. So you just loop this to this. Yeah, that's all that's necessary. And yeah, then we decrease the size of the headset so it look too big. Yeah, but if you're good with it, then you could keep that size. But as for me, it kind of looks too big for me. Alright, so we get it back to its actual shape, and we have something like that. Then here we could change this to headsets. Alright, change this to headsets. Then you can type in any sort of text that you feel like. Alright, so next part, we open a new, now we call this transition. Right, yeah, we call it transition. And over here you put in the brush, right, the brush. So all you have to do is rotate it a bit, bring it down, and scale it a bit. Then you come here to effect, transition, and add a linear wipe. Alright, these transitions are really simple, guys. They're really simple. So you come up to here around 20 frames and put a transition completion and come back to the start and move it to 100%. Alright, so you have something coming in like that. It's amazing. So you select both of them and keyframe assistant, you easy ease them. Yeah, looks nice. Just you have to put a bit of feathering to make it smooth. Yep, so we have something like that. Yeah, so what you do, you duplicate it. Sorry, you duplicate the brush. You duplicate it, move it up, and change this to -90, such that it's now coming from the other side. Something like this, you get. Yeah, but then you have to adjust them a bit, such that one first comes and then the other. Yeah, then duplicate this again and move it to the top. Alright, move it to the top and still adjust it again. Right, yeah, so we are having something like that, which looks amazing, guys. Looks amazing. So it doesn't need to last for long. When it gets here, it has to open up, right, such that the next slide comes in. So you hit U and Control copy and Control V, and then hit them, keyframe assistant, and time reversal keyframes. So we should have it coming back. Alright, yeah, and that comes back, and over here Control copy and Control V, same thing, you do the same thing, time reversal, time reversal, time reversal, time reversal. Same thing over here. This one's coming up, so we're doing the last one. And you copy this, come over here, Control V, and same thing, keyframe assistant, time reversal keyframes. So we have everything out of the way. So what is basically going to happen is this comes in and then it goes out. Okay, yeah. So we get back to the first composition. So we have our transition over here. All right, so we're gonna use these two scenes, and we make something out of it. All right, so here, and create a new composition, and we're in. All right, so for the first comp, we drop in comp 1, right? Yeah, we drop in comp 1. All right, which is looking nice. It's looking well. Yeah, so doesn't have to be for long. When it gets here, we have to switch. All right, so you get the transition bit, you drop it in and you drop it here, but then we have to change the color of this. So you go to effects and presets and you search for fill. Yeah, you could you search for fill, and then we have to drop it there. Just a minute. All right, so you have to drop the fill over there. All right, so when the fill is there, all you have to do is drop this here, such that we have a matching color coming in. All right, wow, that